to the Chem-Man session on notifications. We do pre-notifications as well as post-notification. A pre-notification is a notification before you spray the job. A post-notification is one afterwards, and it contains a little bit more information, such as the weather information and the dates that the chemicals were applied. Let me go ahead and show you how to set up a notification. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your customers. It is per customer. We're going to click on Manage Customers, and I'm going to go to one that I've already updated, James Anderson. I'm going to click Edit. One thing that needs to be checked is the Send Job Notifications by email. Although it says email, there is a workaround for text. Everybody wants to know if you can text your notifications. We have these little extensions, and we have this documentation that tells you the extensions according to your service provider. So, for instance, ATT would be the mms.att.net. That's what I use. So I've got my cell number at the extension, and then we have my email. So you can have multiple email addresses or text, and then just click on Save after you put these right here. So the more you put, it'll keep adding more drop downs to the system. All right, so now the other thing that needs to be done under Setup Menu, System Settings, we have a new tab here called Notifications. Now, I would suggest you don't have to, but I would put a notification reply. So I put support at chem-man.com just for our demo here. And then if you wanted a blind copy, which the user would not see that, maybe you wanted an extra copy of what was sent out, you can put another email there. Right here, the display weather, that's on your post notification. So if you want to show the time and temperature, etc., on your notification, you can put that. Some people want to do the applied log data on their notifications. So when possible, that there's certain types of applied maps that can be attached or not. So you might test that out. We could kind of work with you on that. The Show Customers on Notifications is a new feature that we've added. Some people are sending notifications to maybe a consultant, and they need to know which customer or grower is on that notification, is on that job. So that's something new added. So now let's go over the actual notification itself, the process. So I'm going to go ahead and add a job. I'm going to select my location. And I'll just say we're going to do all these fields. Come down here, and I'll just use the last recipe here to make it easy. And save my job. All right, whenever you're ready to do the work, I'm going to click on this little pre-notification. It's got a little envelope right here. Now you can add additional notes right here. You can put, please reply with an email or text approving the mixture. Something like that would work. If you want to leave the date and time blank, you can do that. Otherwise, you can put a specific general time. Maybe you're going to hope to get there around 3:30 p.m. Okay, and then we can see the message right here. The following locations will be applied for the following customer, since we added that customer option, with the following recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Close right here, and then send that notification. All right, so then if you'll notice that this turned dark brown, it doesn't mean that, maybe you need to come back tomorrow and finish it. Maybe you didn't get it all done. You can still send another pre-notification if you would like. You can do more. It's just letting you know that one was sent. Another way to find out if you've sent one is click on Edit. You can scroll down, and you'll see notifications right here, the date and the time sent, and the type of, it's a pre, not a post notification, the recipient, and the email right here. If you want to click on View as well to see what you actually sent. Okay, and now we're going to say the job is actually done. So I'm going to Applied Info, add Applied Info, put the date. I'll skip the tag information for now. I'll just say We did all the fields starting at 8 o'clock to 8:30, and we can get the weather, and then I'm going to send a post notification right here. If you want to view it, it's going to look like it says the following locations have been applied, and it gives you the temp, time, temperature for the following customer with this recipe, and then close, and then we can send that as well. And then we're going to transfer that to an invoice. FYI, we did earlier, before a large update where we changed quite a few things, we had it automatically popping up to send your post notification when you transfer to an invoice. That is coming down the road, where you'll have to click on this one before you click on this one, or you can't even click. You can also click this when you get to the invoice status, and you can go to the invoice and then send that as well. Either or, but we are hoping to get that pop up back on the transferred invoice. Will automatically pop up and say, do you want to send a post notification? And if you'll notice right here on our documentation of the job, it has a pre-notification and a post notification now, okay? And then I'm going to transfer that to an invoice. There we go, and get it out of there. Okay, so now I'm going to go, if I wanted to go to my invoice and look at that particular job, it always stays, that information stays with the job. Go down here and review it. You'll see there it is, all that information, okay? You can also find your notifications in Manage Customers, and I'm gonna find Mr. Anderson right here. There's an envelope button right here. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see all the post notifications that I've sent. You'll see right there, the last one, last two were on 6/22 and Hazard Time, and I can view and see exactly what I actually did send. The email message right here, you can see that it did come up with her. Please reply with an email or text approving this mixture. That is something that I would suggest. I had recently had a customer say that he sent a pre-notification, but the grower never reviewed it, and he did review the post notifications, and he said, you know, that mixture will not work. You know, you've got it wrong. And so if he had approved it, you know, or if he had read his pre-notification, then that issue wouldn't have happened. So it was a pretty major issue. And so I would suggest maybe letting your grower know that you need to approve it before I actually do it, you know. And if they don't approve it, maybe reach out to those that haven't approved it, have some kind of system. Anything that you can do to make things easier and avoid complications. Here we go. So notifications, I think they can be a really good customer service tool. I think that your customers, your growers will really like it, getting information either by text or email. In the future, what we're hoping to do is to not have you enter this extension right here for the phone carriers. There is an app that we're looking into that will automatically do that for you. It will cost us a little bit, but it's not a huge amount, so I think it will really help you with your workflow. That's one of the things that we're hoping to do with notifications in the future. We also have a lot of other requests with notifications, so we are continually working to make your workflow better, but I just want to let you know a few things about the notification process. Give us a call, 870-238-9222, if you have any questions. Thank you.